What's up, and welcome to the Music Hustlers Podcast, the show with real world advice on how to take your band to the next level. My name is Kenny. I'll be your host. Today, I've got my oldest friend, good pal, vocalist of It's All Grizzly, Justin, or Dipper Saterfield. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing good. It's weird people call you Kenny.
I feel that it's weird to me that people call you Dipper. So.
Yeah, we've known each other before nicknames and personas have happened.
Yeah. We knew each other. We've known each other for like 12, 13 years now.
Oh yeah, dude. We've known each other since Lauren Battle was still a band.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Lauren Battle.
Yeah,
but that's cool, man. So like I said, you're in It's All Grizzly. Let's talk a little bit about It's All Grizzly.
So we're based out of Tempe. We're a southern metal band, I would consider us. We talk about just overcoming obstacles in life, which is, I feel like, an essential part of life.
Yeah.
If you don't grow from the tragedies that you've had in your life, you'll never know who you become.
Yeah.
Realistically, and that's what It's All Grizzly's all about. It's in the name itself. It's all good in the end, realistically. As long as you're not going to jail or you didn't kill anybody, I think you're doing pretty well for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like that, man. I like how, I'm friends with you on Facebook and all that, and you're always posting the positivity stuff. You're always, really, really kind with people, and I like that. I talk about being nice to people and hustling at the same time, and I think you're one of those guys doing that. So
I think the real way to hustle is be nice. I don't think it's cutthroat business. Yeah. Because, realistically, you'll fuck people over, and if you do it early enough in your career that you fuck somebody over, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done. There's some people who get farther in life that can still fuck people over because they have a good name behind them, but they don't know behind the scenes of that person.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the guy that's, after you because you did something cool. It's not cool, man. I don't get that. Just be nice to your fellow musician because they made it somehow.
Yeah.
With their hard work.
Yeah, and that's one thing. I think I was talking to Adam Ramey about it, and he was saying how whenever one of our homie bands gets big or whatever, people will trash them, but no, we should fucking support our friends, support our peers, the people who made it.
Agreed.
And maybe even ride their coattails.
It's if you got talent and they're like, yeah, just come with us and fucking do it. Your homie, it does if they want to help you out. But don't expect that. Realistically, if your homie makes it, don't expect them to be like, hey, come with us.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Because realistically, sometimes it's not even up to them.
Yeah.
It'll come down to the label, their management, and stuff like that. And sometimes they can give you a shout out, and that's the coolest thing they can do for you. But don't expect to be like, hey, that tour you got coming up.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Let me get on that. It's just no, dude. It's we have management now that we have to follow. And that's when I've noticed that. Back in our day, when we first started, that was kind of a thing. One band would get big, and then another band would try to ride their coattails, but not in a good way. Try to hey, you remember when we played all those shows together and I did all those things for you? Now it's my turn for you to help me out. That's bullshit.
No, I feel that, man. I feel that. So let's talk a little bit. We've been friends a long time, so let's talk about the journey, man, that brought us here.
Oh, shit, dude.
So wait, we met when you were in Friends Burning Friends.
That was when the Fix was still around.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
fuck.
I loved the Fix though.
Oh, dude,
the Fix was my favorite fucking venue back in the day, and the One Place. You remember the One Place?
Dude, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Dude,
man.
Fuck, that place was awesome. The
Circa
Fix,
what, 2008?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah. Easy. I don't think Kryptonite Productions wasn't around at that time.
No, I was doing Irony back then.
That's
Irony
right.
Productions, yeah, and then Kryptonite Entertainment started up in 2011.
I love Kryptonite. Oh god, dude, I love Kryptonite so much. You put on the best shows ever.
I tried, man.
Dude, they were big too.
Yeah. I booked a few notable people. Kublai Khan, Sword In.
Yeah.
King Conquer.
Oh my god, dude.
Just to name drop a little bit.
Dude, and you should name drop. You should be proud of the stuff that you've done previously to bring you here.
No, yeah, absolutely. No, I'm very thankful for being able to book shows and all that. I did. It taught me a lot. I learned a whole lot doing it, and I got quite a bit of connections from it. So I can't even complain. That's how we met. So
yeah. And that was before you were doing music too. You were just kind of promoting at that time.
Yeah,
and looking for a band.
I've been a musician since I was 12, but that was before I was playing in bands. I didn't actually play in bands until I was I think my first band was 15. I was in this band called Some Kind of Massacre. We played a show at the Clubhouse back before it closed down. But we played a side stage, so it wasn't the actual like Clubhouse stage. But I was hyped because I was like, yeah, I played the fucking Clubhouse.
It still doesn't matter. Like that's still like an achievement nowadays. It's like, yo, dude, I played the Clubhouse, and everybody's like, what the fuck's the Clubhouse?
Yeah, dude.
You mentioned it, and no one has any idea.
Back then, though, that shit was like fucking top notch.
That was the place to go. I never got to go there when I forgot when it closed, but I stopped going to shows periodically for a minute because I had kids.
Yeah,
and
that happens.
But I never got to drink there, man.
Oh,
like,
dude.
That makes me really sad. That kills my fucking heart.
It closed before I turned 21. But
the
the Clubhouse was the shit though. I loved that place, dude. Oh man, I saw the first show I ever went to there was actually my first show ever. It was fucking 2006, I believe, and it was fucking Bless the Falls EP release, their first ever EP.
I remember those motherfuckers walking around Superstition Mall and be like, hey, we're blessed to fall. Okay.
Okay, who's that?
I'm not saying anything bad about them. I was just like, at that time, I was just like, I don't know, like, cool, man. I guess I'll come check you out. Like,
true as fuck, man.
I never went though.
But yeah, no. Over the years, man, you've shown a lot of dedication and a lot of like, great. I've seen you, come from Friends Burning Friends, then Right to Bear Arms, and all that. And we'll not talk about that.
No, it was a fun experience because you were in the band in the beginning of it, and I don't think without you I would have. Because like Friends Burning Friends was fun for me, but I lost a lot of confidence after it broke up.
I feel that.
So, and then we started Right to Bear Arms, and it was me and Steven, and then you came and joined the project, and I feel like I gained a lot of confidence from having you in the band as a double vocalist. Which it never been relayed, but I over the time, like I realized that without you, I don't think I'd gained the confidence that I would have had back then to be like a crazy asshole and jump off stage, because you would do it too. Like, and then you were like, well, I want to go leave and do something else, and that was cool, and I love it because you want to be heavier.
Yeah,
mind you, like Right to Bear Arms was like a Day to Remember style band.
Yeah,
like it was fucking awful.
Yeah.
I mean, the musicians we had were great. You guys were great. I just like looking back on it, like, fuck, dude, I hate that music, man. I hate what we made because it's like that's not me anymore.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I get that. I haven't really listened to anything like old Right to Bear Arms in a while, but I'm sure I feel the same way.
Yeah, no, it's not good. And plus, like when we were writing that music, is like we were angsty teenagers mad at. Girls.
Mad at girls.
Mad at girls.
Mad at the world. I get it, dude.
Then I fucking never want to go back.
But let's talk about developing your sound, because I feel like over the years, we've both had trial and error. We've both spent a lot of time, on different genres and different types of bands. But I feel like now at this point in our lives, we're both kind of like, okay, these are the sounds we like. These are what we want to play. What is it that like really drove you to Southern metal?
The sound, what you can talk about, like how kind of like, so like every time I Die is my favorite band, and I kind of look at his, like they have that Southern undertone, and I look at Mailings and Sons of Disaster, and they'll talk about like bigger issues in a tongue-in-cheek sort of way, like, and I really like that, and plus like the party aspect and just kind of the groove of it, like, is what I want to do, because a lot of shit out there is like technical, and like you have to be this, really like low vocalist or have like these gnarly highs to kind of like be a part of this scene, and I don't have to do that. I can go with like weird yells and like a weird style vocal that fit to me and pertain to me, that I feel comfortable doing.
Yeah. And
just the music just makes me hype, dude. Like I've never felt like this about any genre I've ever played.
Yeah.
But it took me a long time to get here.
Yeah.
Like it realistically took me a long time to get here, because like Right to Bear Arms, like, yeah, I like the easy core stuff, but I thought it was cool at the time too. Like, let's be realistic. We did think it was cool to do that type of music at the time.
Yeah.
But then you grow out of it and you realize it's not what you want to do. And I understand why a lot of people left that project. And like, I tried to bring it back a few times, but then I realized like it's just not worth it in the end. Like, what happened has happened and it's dead. Like, let it stay dead. Like, we never made a huge impact on it. Maybe 4 people like the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to bring it back.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go down that road either, because I'm not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, Southern metal to me is being like showing a adult grown up side of who I am and what I have become.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just like you going like super heavy, man.
Oh, dude.
Jenny from the block was heavy.
Oh, dude, Jenny was heavy. Like, don't get me wrong, I love playing Jenny, but just wait.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I was like I said on your post, I was like, I really want to hear what you have to say because I feel like as a musician and a vocalist and a lyricist, you have grown tremendously. Like,
thanks, man. Yeah.
But you've always written catchy stuff. Like,
that's right.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, and forgive me, but like, twinkle twinkle little whore, close your legs. That was a catchy little thing, dude.
I'm gonna have to edit this part out.
No, that's fine. But that was, back in the day, from where it came from, that was a catchy thing.
Yeah.
Like, and I really.
No, yeah. I don't know. Catchy lyrics are fun, man. I've always felt like whenever I'm writing lyrics, I write to really, I put myself in someone who's listening to its shoes, and I say how would I respond if I heard this song the first time? And that's how I've always written catchy. I guess I just try to make them flow as good as possible.
I'm sorry, I don't know if anybody can hear this, but there's a band playing next to us.
Oh yeah, there is a band playing, so
they're jazzy as fuck, dude, and I can't help them. No, but yeah, and I totally get that. From your standpoint, I like that idea. Is how so would someone feel if they heard this line? Would it be caught on their head, or would it not be caught in their head? Would they just forget that it ever existed?
Yeah, and that's, I've always had, a love for heavy. I don't know why. I just really like the angry aggressive shit, and so. You
know what I noticed is people will tell you the more you get older, the more you gravitate to the softer stuff. That's a fucking lie, dude.
Yeah.
I think as we've gotten older, we've gravitated to more actually heavier stuff.
Yeah,
you've gotten more I don't know, slam, the brutal, really just
breakdowns, bro.
Yeah, and then I've gone more thrashy, southern, weird, just shit. I love thrash metal. Municipal Waste is one of my favorite bands. Yeah. And if I would have back then and told me that go check out Municipal Waste, I probably would have laughed at you.
Yeah, no, I feel that, man. Back, when we were playing A Day to Remember music.
I don't even like A Day to Remember that much. I think I have maybe an album worth of songs that I actually enjoy by them, and they have 7 albums.
They're good for what they are.
Yeah, yeah. I don't hate them. I just not my type of music anymore.
Excuse me.
That was fun.
Oh, thank you. Sick, man. So, what's It's All Grizzly up to right now?
So right now we're sitting on an unreleased track. We're waiting for this whole fucking ordeal to blow over so we can go shoot with John Hessemeyer.
Yeah.
We have a new song called Into the Trees with Aaron from An Awful Mess, and then
nice.
One of my favorite people in the entire scene, which I'm probably gonna talk about him for a good 10 minutes, is Brandon from American Standards.
Yeah.
God damn, do I love that man! So as I came back into the scene, there's always one band that I was like, this guy's more nuts than I will ever be on stage, and that's Brandon. Brandon is a crazy person on stage.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen American Standards live, but god damn, that kid can move. And I'm like, how do you not run out of breath? Because 2 songs in, I'm already huffing and puffing. He's like, no, dude, I'm good. Let's fucking party. And I'm like, all right, I want to, can we party together? And then he'll party, and then I'll probably be out by myself. I'm going home, I'm going to bed. But American Standards is probably one of my most influential bands out here that kind of gave me the idea to come back, because I was gonna stop for a while. I had kids and shit, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I was going through a tough time before all this happened, and just had to get over a bunch of shit. And Cancer Eater by American Standards fucking helped me a lot, because I wasn't over my dad's death. So that song pertains, to the same thing, dealing with that kind of issue, and that really kind of gave me the idea to move past it. And then I really started growing on American Standards, and I want to learn more about them. And then I actually met Brandon, and Brandon's probably one of the nicest dudes I've ever met in the entire scene. He'll welcome you with open arms.
Oh yeah.
You just recently met him, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I've seen him throughout the scene for a while, but I just recently actually met him in person, and dude's super sweet, super nice guy, really kind.
And if you can ask about his tour stories, do it.
He
went on a tour with a tour with Steak Sauce Mustache. And they showed me all the weird venues that they played in. They played in a fucking roller rink, where in the middle they're playing, and then people were fucking roller skating around them. It was the craziest fucking shit I've ever seen.
That's tight.
So I was like,
I'd like to talk to him on here about that. So Brandon, what's up?
Yeah, he'll come in. He'll do it. He's like, if you ask him, he's like, can I get beer? He's like, yeah, there's beer, dude. Let's do this.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
But the scene in general, as we're talking about Brandon, the scene in general is amazing out here right now.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a lot of really sweet people out here.
Dude, you and Jake just showed up at the house to do None to No One's music video.
Yeah, None to No One. Shout out.
Yeah. And Jake.
You know,
Jake, dad
Smile
life.
on the Center, dad life.
Dude, Smile on the Center is fucking...
Dude, Smile on the Center's killing it right
He's
now.
tough. Dude, Jake's gotten tougher over the years.
Oh,
like,
dude, yeah.
His mean face has gotten meaner and meaner and meaner until he just like... I was like, I don't even want to look at him. He's going to kill me now, dude.
I remember back in the day, I used to be like, how could this little guy get those, those big ass screams out of him? And then like now that he's older, I'm just like, I see it. Like
he still puts me and you to shame. Like, whatever he says, like... We'll always progressively get better, but Jake will always be like...
He'll always be better than us.
Like, dude, what's up? But like, the music that we do, that's why our styles fit so well.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I feel that.
He could do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, he's Jake, man.
No, he's Jake. He's been around a long time. Like,
he has, man.
And he's grown everybody's grown as a person out here too. Like, the whole scene as a whole has like... So if you look back from when we like started, there was a lot of animosity, dude. Yeah, there was a lot of cutthroat attitudes. Like it's still
kind of like that, but it's definitely we've gotten more like united as a group.
Yeah, because we don't want to. I don't think we should take that bullshit anymore. I don't think like those old hidden like rumors and like people talking shit. If you've got a problem, settle it. If you don't like that person, then don't talk to them. Like just leave it like squashed. Like you might see them in the shows, but it doesn't mean you have to interact with them.
Yeah,
you don't.
I feel that.
We're grown-ups now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, handle shit like men, fucking, if you got an issue with someone, just tell them what's up and then move on.
Dude,
That's,
Sorry to go on tangents here about like weird shit, but...
You're good, man. You're good. No, I like that, though. I believe that, whenever, there's an issue with someone, you should just automatically just fucking put it out in the air and then move on.
Yeah, like, Bryce, who's in illicit now, like he was in Right to Bear Arms after me and him kind of stuck with it.
Oh, Bryce, dude.
Yeah. Bryce. And I kind of held a grudge against him. Like that was my own personal beef that I shouldn't have held.
Yeah.
I reached back out to him like we're friends now. Like I'm like, dude, I'm sorry for whatever happened. He's like, it's cool, man. Like we're good. So like that, like if you hold such like weird grudges from years and years, like let them go at this point. Like,
yeah.
Unless like they killed your sister, then like, then like, but then you don't have to forgive them. Don't try to kill them. Maybe kill them. Give it. Who cares?
We're in heavy music. Just see him in a pit. See what happens.
Yeah, see you in a pit. But what I'm saying is like some grudges are you should just get over.
Yeah, no, I feel that, man. I believe that holding a grudge is just I don't really like to hold on to negativity. I think positivity is the way to go, and like, if you're trying to get ahead in life, holding a grudge from the past, like ultimately the past is the past. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to change it. All you can do is focus on your present and hopefully create a better future. And if you're holding on to grudges and shit, that's just it's
negative. Yeah, it's negative energy.
It's negative energy that no one really needs, man.
And that shit reflects on you too. Like if you're holding so much like dead weight with you, as I'm gonna call it, like it does put a stress on your body, and it does make you like people notice that you're like upset all the time or something's always bothering you, and it's something that should be so non-sequential that you should just let it go instead of let it kill you, essentially. Let it eat you from the inside out.
Yeah, put that shit into your music.
Yeah, that's exactly why we do music, or that's why you listen to music, is so you have an outlet to get that shit out of your fucking body.
Absolutely.
If you hold it in, you bottle it up. Like that's what I did for years. I'm pretty sure you did it too.
No, I held on to a lot of shit for a long time.
And you became a powder keg. You really did. Like you, like one day you just snap and yell at somebody for no fucking reason. They're like, "What's wrong?" You're like, "I just have."
Yeah, you just explode.
And then you tell them what's up, and they're like, "That's a dumb reason to be mad, man." Like,
it's not valid, bro. Yeah, no, I feel that, man. I feel that for sure. Cool, man. So, I like to end every interview with one specific question, and that is, if you could give a piece of advice to a new hustler out there, someone just trying to break into the music industry, what would it be?
Be kind, be nice, and do hard work, man. Like hard work is essentially the thing that's going to pay off the most. It takes time, it takes effort, it really honestly takes time and content and good content. If you keep putting stuff out and you keep showing and growing, people are going to gravitate towards you. Don't be so cutthroat. And there was one thing that Adam said in your last podcast that I really agree with. You can go outside your local scene, dude. You can gravitate towards anywhere but just be nice to your locals. That's all I ask. But Also grow outside your local scene too. Don't all stay inside your local scene. Make outside connections outside Arizona or wherever you live, so other people hear your music and other people can spread you, because word of mouth is still the most powerful thing in the entire world. I spread every other band, even if they're not in our state, so the word of mouth is the biggest thing and everybody can grow towards them. That's my biggest piece of advice, is just try, keep putting content out, and look outside your scene as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I feel like we live in an age with the internet, and I feel like too many people will try to focus on just simply the local scene or around their house, when you can literally put your shit online, and you can even do a target ad on Facebook to fucking San Diego or Las Vegas or whatever. And I feel like more bands need to start to catch on to that. So that's good advice, man. That's
I mean, love your local scene, but there's more outside here.
Absolutely, and also be kind. Don't be a dick.
No one's gonna want to work with an asshole.
No one wants to work with an asshole. It's true, man. If you're in a band and you're touring, or you're just playing local shows, even. Being an asshole, you get a reputation for it.
Oh, and it sticks with you for a long time.
Yeah, it sticks with you, man. I used to be one.
We all did.
Yeah.
And from being at that asshole state till now of what we are, that if we weren't that asshole, we wouldn't be who we are now, because we've never been the experience that we needed to grow from.
Yeah, it's true, man. And that's the thing, is I don't look negatively on any of my past. No. I'm glad that I went through the things I did to bring me to who I am today. Of course I've made mistakes over the years, but it's if I hadn't made those mistakes, I wouldn't have learned those lessons, so. Oh,
dude, I completely agree 100%. That's why I love you. That's why I'm fucking proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, Kenny. But, all right. Thanks for having me on, man. I really appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure talking to you. I'm stoked.
I fucking love you.
I love you, buddy. We're gonna fucking make out after this. After the cameras are off.
Hey, I'm gonna get me back on here with Brandon.
All right, Brandon, what's up? You gonna come on? Or?
Yeah, there you go. We'll do it together. We'll hold each other's hand. I'll even wear my sick invite shirt with Brandon's face on it, so I have twice the Brandon.
Dude, yes. I'm about it. Oh, that sounds awesome. All right, man. Where can they find you?
So you can find us on Facebook. It's All Grizzly. We're on YouTube. We have one music video out called Beast of the Night, and then we have another song called Same Sense, Different Devil. Facebook, YouTube, Bandcamp. Just look up It's All Grizzly. You'll find us. And then probably in the next month, when this all blows over, we'll have a new music video for you. But thank you, Keenan, for having us on.
Of course, dude. Of course. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate you. Hustlers, thanks for hanging out with us as we talked about being kind and just kind of some stories of the past and how to move on and become a better person and better musician overall.
Excellent.
Of course. Hustlers, if you want to check me out, go to I fucked that up. If you want to check me out, you can follow me on Instagram at @TheKennyFerris. You can also follow the Music Hustlers podcast both on Instagram and Facebook at Music Hustlers Podcast. And you can check out my new website, thekennyferris.com. I have snippets of this podcast. I have a bunch of new content, all kinds of cool stuff on it. So go check it out. We're out of here. Peace.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, man.